First of all, let us see what these terms stand for. HACCP. Hazard Analysis Critical Control Points. VACCP. Vulnerability Assessment Critical Control Points. TACCP. Threat Assessment Critical Control Points. HACCP. HACCP is a food safety system originally created in the 1960s by NASA to ensure the safety of food to be consumed by astronauts. Many food safety plans are based on the 7 principles of HACCP, which involve determining what the potential hazards are for a business, how to identify if a hazard is exceeding acceptable levels, and what to do in such situations. As per the Codex guidelines, HACCP is a systematic approach to the identification, evaluation, and control of food safety hazards based on the following 7 principles. Principle 1, conduct a hazard analysis. Principle 2, determine the critical control points. Principle 3, establish critical limits. Principle 4, establish monitoring procedures. Principle 5, establish corrective actions. Principle 6, establish verification procedures. Principle 7, establish record-keeping and documentation procedures. You may remember we have discussed how to determine the CCP and OPRPs from previous video. VACCP. This is a different type of food safety system used to identify vulnerabilities for a food business due to food fraud. It focuses on food fraud as well, and widens the scope to include systematic prevention of any potential adulteration of food, whether intentional or not, by identifying the vulnerable points in a supply chain. It is especially concerned with economically motivated adulteration. This system uses similar principles to HACCP, but instead of focusing on how to identify and control hazards, the focus is on how to identify and control vulnerabilities. We hope that you may watch our videos on food frauds and vulnerability risk assessment. TACCP. TACCP is similar to VACCP. Threats are different to vulnerabilities as they're performed for ideological rather than economic reasons. Threats could include intentional contamination of food products, sabotage of the supply chain, and using food or drink items for terrorism or criminal purposes. Its focus concerns the control of materials and products, purchasing, processes, premises, distribution networks, and business systems. However, threat assessment and critical control points and vulnerability assessment and critical control points are 2 programs based upon the Hazard Analysis Critical Control Points framework. This diagram shows the differences between each program and how each is one aspect of a food safety management system. Subscribe our channel to watch more videos on differences and comparison of terms used in food safety management system. Thanks for watching. Food Desk, it is all about food.